Anytime, and the upsets are always in the mind of the favorite, and anytime you don't take care of the football, and I don't care, if we're playing Saline High School, or, I don't know, the Super Bowl champs, whoever that was. You can't turn the ball over, and that is number one. When you turnover margins, that will kill you as a football team. The other thing, penalties. Fitz got 50 yards of rushing wiped out because we fundamentally didn't block properly, and we held games. And that can't happen because, that's 50 yards of rushing. That's a rhythm in a game. And so that, and then we had a couple balls thrown over our head, I think 2 of them were defended decently well. And you've got to give people credit, it was a good ball, it was where it needed to be, and a good catch. But still, there's too many of those. They hit the post and too deep, and we should have been in better shape, and we weren't. From coaches first, from me first, we got to do a better job. I mean, you can't win championships with those mistakes.
On the left, Rodney.
Taylor mentioned that he is the leader who's taking the heat for today's performance, he and the senior leadership. Was there something about this week's practice that would lead you to believe that there was something with today's game with the lack of senior leadership?
I think, it's like anything else, you take finals and tests and everything, in college, Rodney, and you got to study, and how much you study, usually with how well you're going to do. Maybe the effort wasn't there totally. I thought Tuesday, and I think I told you guys on Wednesday, I didn't like practice as much, but I did like Wednesday and Thursday.
On the right-hand side now.
Brady, over here. So with that, I guess what changes going forward? What do you do differently to avoid this next week or down the road?
The one thing that's interesting is I'm not going to play it down, and but we're going to coach our butts off during the week. And not that we didn't coach our butts off last week, but obviously we need to do some things a little better.
Front middle, Mark.
Brady, Devin's been able the first 2 games to shake off his big mistakes. Today, it took a while. And he kept making them. What was the difference in him? Did you see something in his demeanor or his decision making?
You know what? I don't know. It's a really good question, one that I'll be thinking about all night. Why he made a couple of decisions that he made. I know he's beat up a little bit. He was coming in, but.
Physically?
Yeah, just a little. Nothing terrible. It's football. No, we've got to get to the bottom of playing more consistent and how we do that.
Front middle.
Lots of run for Jordan Lewis today. Was that by design, or was anybody hurt, or did he just
Say
have
again.
time? Jordan Lewis got a lot of time.
Yeah, we've liked how he's progressed. We think he's him, Stribling, and Delonte, really those 3, all get about the same amount of reps. And we like how Jordan's responding.
Back left, Andy.
The last 2 years, you guys built defense around, third down defense and stopping those situations. Second game in a row with over 50% conversion rate. How much of a concern is that? What's the problem there?
The problem is not tight enough coverage, not fitting the run well enough, and no pass pressure. That'd be it.